Cornell protesters are vandalizing um, the college building in protest. All in Ivy colleges, they are advised by teachers. Oh my God! Look who's here. Okay, all right. We're gonna play her song or not? I don't want to take the chance. All right, and she's gonna be mad now.
Unless she's
Oh my
copyrighted,
God,
it
is
should
she
be
gonna be
okay.
mad? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next guest, and she is a motivational speaker. She's an author, and she's a psychologist, a singer, and I want to play her song right now. It's my first day on YouTube, and we have been like stymied a few times by whatever music we're playing. I don't even know which ones they are, so we're not going to play her song, and I love her song. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, a lover of social media, the official shrink to the Dave Weinbaum Show, and me too. Please welcome all the way from Boca Raton, Dr. Amy Cooper. I know, it's not the same. It's not the same with me playing that beautiful song and the way you sing it and stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to stay on the air.
No problem.
You're too good. See, you're too good, and therefore they are restricting you. It's them against you, not me. So from 1 to 10, how should I feel?
I think that you should feel like you're a 10. You should always strive to, feel happy. And I think that we are the reason that we are happy. We have to choose happiness
Is it
every
we
day.
are the reason? Is it God the reason? Where's God in this?
Oh, I mean, that's based on one's belief, religiously in any, God or deity or superpower. I obviously feel very thankful toward God. Every morning when I wake up, I first say, thank you, God, for letting me wake up and have another day.
Yeah,
But
I do that too. My
yeah,
wife does that too.
but I don't think that that's I don't think that's a requirement for everyone. That's a requirement based on one's belief or principles. But the idea of being happy and choosing positivity and gratitude is something that comes from within that we can all strive for.
Yeah, the Mark Levin came up with a great theory, and just play clip number 3 for her, and let me get a response.
You and I talk about individual liberty, the Constitution, free will, the importance of separation of powers so there's not a concentration of centralized power, the importance of representative government, not little d democracy, so you don't have mobocracy. You don't have mobocracy, so people can't vote by majority to destroy your unalienable rights. The Constitution is a magnificent balance in order to protect the individual. Government doesn't exist to get more powerful, to get more centralized, to rejigger society or to re-engineer the human person. Government exists to protect the civil society, the social contract.
Now this is not, you're gonna, oh, well, you're getting political on me again. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm trying to. Should we try to understand the other side and what they think, and be as a way of at least knowing, we don't have to like them or anything, at least knowing why they're doing what they're doing.
I think it's very helpful when dealing with conflicting ideas or conflicting views to understand the other side, not necessarily to try to coerce them to change their perspective. But yes, since we do live in an environment where we are welcoming multiple ideas, multiple perspectives. We're a global melting pot. That's what America is. And
Yeah.
so we have to continue that role of what a democratic society is. And that's why it's beautiful to have the ability to vote, not to be told who will be next, but to know that we are able to voice our opinion and that each voice counts. I actually have a 17-year-old daughter who will be 18 this next election. So our son has already voted a bit, but our daughter is really excited to to sign up and to come to the polling booths with us. And so, that's a democratic process. And whether, regardless of how one votes, that's a very precious thing. And so that's something that makes our country special. And so I think it's important for us to get down to that very basic element of commonality, again, regardless of, whether you're a Democrat or Republican or an independent, or whether you choose not to vote at all. That's your right. And that's a right that we should feel really proud of in America. And so given that, I think it's really important to understand everything on the table and not just to say vote one way, like all the way down the ticket with one party or another, just based on the fact that that's what we think we should do, or because that's the biggest or loudest voice in the room. So I do think it's important, but then we have to allow ourselves the opportunity to sit back and talk about it. So since I happen to vote one way particularly, if I don't know how I feel, I just vote for that, that party all the way down. But if I happen to have a particular opinion about something, perhaps a bill or, a candidate I may not like in some other, some of the smaller elections or whatnot, I'll actually do that and take the time to vote how I choose. And that's my own preference, and I'm permitted to do so. So yes, I think it's very, very important for us to understand why somebody says what they say, and to be incredibly angry or disapproving of a different perspective. And then we can know with more certainty, this is how I'm going to cast my vote. But
because I just don't understand why they're thinking this. It's too obvious to me.
It's such a groupthink mentality, where we're just going to all say yes, or we're going to have that closet supporter, right? Someone who's afraid to speak up, which is what we saw, in the first time when Trump ran. We had a lot of closet supporters who weren't comfortable saying, "Oh, I'm going to vote for him," but then they did. And so I think that to me, I want to hear what the other candidate has to say, and then say, I know where my vote's going to go. But I don't think we should do so blindly.